Team Gilgame. What's good, duelist? Johnny Fusi here, coming at you with a deck profile. It is time for another episode of Dueling with Team Gilgame. Today I will be dueling with the invoked archetype once again. Only this time we have that new confirmed link monster for invoked, which is Alistar, the meltdown invoker. We have him right here. I'm running 2 copies of this card because this card is pretty good. The deck build I'm running is not the same. It's got the spellbook engine in the sense of 3 spellbook of secrets with 2 knowledge. But we're not running the Blue Boy, we're not running anything particular. It's still pretty much the spellbook, the invoked link build that I was playing before, but there's some slight changes to it. A lot more changes, and the deck is a lot more consistent. And with the new Link monster, it's pretty cool with what kind of boards you can make with this deck. So going on ahead, let's get started with the deck profile. We have ourselves our 1 Gemini Garnet like we did in our previous build, which is the part of the Brilliant Engine. This time I added in 2 copies of Elector, the Sovereign of Birds. It says if your opponent controls 2 or more face-up monsters of the same attribute, which is pretty easy to do in this format, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up card on the field. That target's effects are negated during this turn. They can only be 1 face-up Elector summon Sovereign of Birds on the field. So you can only have this guy on the field once. I put him in here specifically because he is going second. If I'm forced to go second and my opponent establishes a board of monsters and he has at least 2 monsters of the same attribute, I can special summon him to the board and then use Alistar the Invoker from the main deck to get out the invocation, link summon into the link monster, then fusion summon off this guy and Alistar from the graveyard with invocation to make my Rajin plays, and then be able to get another invocation from the deck if I pitch a card with Meltdown's effect, and then be able to make another fusion play if I have like an Alistar in hand, or if I have a way to fusion summon again, I'll make another fusion play, or go for more link monsters if I'm able to. I can show you what the deck can really do once we get into the duels. Next up I run, of course, the original Trick Clown that's still there. Nothing was changed on that. It's pretty much pretty much part of the Brilliant Engine. Send it to the graveyard, use 1,000 life points to summon it, get your link monsters on board, be able to go into fusion plays with this. It's just pretty standard. Then I run 2 copies of gilgame. If you control a spellcaster monster, you can spell summons from your hand. It is a water attribute, so it lets you get into your Clositis plays. You can use it as materials for link summoning since he has a different attribute and a different type from Alistar. Normal summon Alistar, summon gilgame, link summon into a meltdown invoker. He's pretty much a really good card in this deck. Then I run triple Alistar the Invoker. Nothing changed on that. You got to run him at 3. He's just a card you have to play. And of course, 3 Predaplant Orphan Scorpio, part of the Brilliant Engine. You summon him, pitch a monster, be able to search Brilliant Fusion, get your plays off. It's just a really standard thing now for me when it comes to the Brilliant Engine. I definitely want to run this at 3. And of course, the 1 Predaplant or Darlington Cobra. Self-explanatory. You summon him off of Scorpio, bring out Brilliant Fusion, get your link summons off, link 4s, link 3s, whatever you want to go into. That's generic. Then we have the 3 hand trap engine. We have the 7 card hand trap engine. Ash Blossom and Joy Spring at 3, the Ghost Ogre at 3, and the 1 Max C. Just select stack cards from the top of your deck when you're opponent special summons. And that rounds off all the monsters. The hand traps I don't consider monsters in the deck, so I don't count them. So in hindsight, you got like 13 monsters in the main deck. The hand traps count as actual. I look at the hand traps as actual traps to add to my trap lineup. So I'm not really using them for summons, other than the fusion summoning from the graveyard when they get pitched to the graveyard for Alistar's fusion plays. Moving on to spells, I have the double spellbook of knowledge. Usable to draw 2 cards. You can use it with Alistar, you can use it with any spellcaster in the main of the deck. You have Trick Clown, you can fodder off with this card. You have the Alistar, you can fodder off with this card. You even have Meltdown the Invoker. It's just pretty cool. This is a really good draw 2 card. And pretty much staple in any spellcaster deck as of now. The triple terraforming to search out the magical Meltdown, which then can search your Alistar. I opted to put in a 3rd invocation because when I was testing this deck a little bit, prior to doing the video, I noticed that the 3rd invocation came up a lot in this deck because I would pitch a card and search the 2nd invocation off Meltdown, and then Meltdown would fusion summon itself with another monster to make 2 fusion plays, and then I wouldn't be able to get the 2nd invocation back to the deck, And there was a couple times where my opponent had the DD Crow, and he wound up banishing that invocation, so I couldn't get it back. So I had no choice but to run the third invocation. So when I did make the Alistair play again, and then went for the meltdown and fusion summon and try to get a second invocation, I had to go for that third copy because I got one of them banished. Because the way meltdown works is if you fusion summon, he gets to search an invocation or book of law from deck to hand by pitching a card from your hand. And then since you're only going to be, since invocation's effect can only be used once per turn, as a hard once per turn, you can only send one invocation back to the deck. So that second invocation is going to stay in the graveyard until your next turn, when you can then trigger its effect from on your next turn to ban it, put it back into the deck, and get your Alistair back, or get anything like that. And technically, because of Alistair the Invoker not being Meltdown Invoker is not considered Alistair in the banner zone, you can't really get that second invocation back. So once it's gone, it's pretty much gone. So you're reliant on the third one now. And at least in my first opinion, I think so. So having the three invocations definitely works, and it helps bolster the deck. It used to be you just run two and it'd be fine, but considering that you might be making, there's some games where you're going really grindy and you want to make sure you make your fusion plays and want to make sure you have that invocation to do so, it just makes sense. Of course, triple Spellbook of Secrets, because you want to be able to search that Spellbook of Knowledge for draw power, and also deck thins your deck. I opted to go from one Brilliant Fusion to two Brilliant Fusions because I noticed that when I was playing previously, the deck would wind up going into Scorpio. Scorpio goes versus Darlington Cobra. Cobra's effect activates, and they would wind up either stopping the Cobra altogether with the Ash Blossom, or they would stop the Scorpio's effect from getting the Cobra to the board. So having that extra Brilliant Fusion, being able to open with it gives you a chance to really open with the card. So if you do go to Cobra and Cobra doesn't get outed by Ash Blossom, you still have your Brilliant Fusion, so you can still make your plays. Triple Magical Meltdown searches Alistar. That's what it's used for. I also added in two Book of the Laws because this card is actually pretty good now, being able to search this card. Sending your fusions from the field to the graveyard to summon bigger fusions, like say you have a Macabre and it's about to get outed, you can just trigger this card from your face down to your opponent's turn and be able to send it to the graveyard to bring out a bigger, stronger invoked monster like Elysium, and then they're just going to sit there and go, well, I thought I could destroy I thought I was going to battle phase your Macabre to the graveyard, but now I got to deal with an Elysium and I can't out that card, and it's just a really good add-on to the deck. And then last but not least, for the two trap cards we're running double Solemn Strike. Of course, that is just self-explanatory. Strike is being made in a lot of decks now. It's pretty much a staple. Moving on to our extra deck, we have two copies of Alistar the Meltdown Invoker. This card is nuts. Everyone's saying that this card is decent. I think this card is better than decent. I'm not saying it's busted, it's broken, or by any means, but it is a very powerful card, and it is a very good addition to the invoked archetype. They definitely needed something like this to bolster their deck. Next, I run two copies of Ape of the World Chalice. I have a combo play with a 5-card opening hand where I can double Ib block with two fusion monsters on either side of both Ibs, and that's pretty impressive. Next, I have my next monster is Link 4. It's Skull Deep the Chain Draco Serpent. Being able to draw 4 cards and send 3 back to the deck using the Brain Engine is not an easy feat to do, but when you pull it off, you get so much pluses and so much advantage in this deck. And then, of course, the last Link monster is our Link 4 Borlo Dragon, another Link 4 monster we make off the Brain Engine with the Scorpio or the Predaplan Engine. And this is just to round out the Link 4s. We're running 6 Link monsters in our main deck. Moving on to our fusions, we have our one Rajin. He is a staple. I only had room for one, so I had to put him at 1. The Seraphonite for the Gem Knight Engine. The one Cositis, because we do have water monsters in the main deck to make him on the board. Also, you can use Ibis material to make him. The one Purgatrio, because we do have fire targets in the form of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. When you use your Ash Blossom, it hits the graveyard. You can banish it to bring out your Purgatrio. The one Invoked Magalenica, because we do have the Seraphonite, and we do have the Garnet, and we have Maxi as Earth targets for this card. 3-grand beat stick with no effect, but even though it's got no effect, the 3-grand beat stick does warrant it enough to play at least one copy. Then we have our double Macabre. Macabre is just insane. This card is like the best card of the deck. Pitching a card from your hand to negate a card effect and banish that card is really powerful. Pretty much a walking Ultimate Providence, but without the destruction. and it has a banish effect. And then for the last set of monsters, we're running 2 copies of Invoked Elysium. I noticed that when I was playing this with just the one, I found myself being able to fusion summon into another one, just constantly being able to pull out. I was able to pull at least 2 on the board. And I'm like, okay, I got 1 in the graveyard because my opponent added the 1 because he forced me to use the effect. Now I could fusion summon for another one, but since I didn't have it in my extra deck, it wasn't able to go into it. So I added the second one just because, in fact, you can pull this off. So that's it for the deck and for the extra deck. Let's move on to some duels and play this deck online and see how we fare. Now mind you, when I was testing this earlier, it was pretty decent. It wasn't the best of decks, but considering that the format is spiral format along with Pen Magicians, that could serve us as a problem. So let's go ahead and set our deck up. We have our invoked links. I'm going to play invoked links. Alright. I'm gonna pick. Oh, I get to go first. Perfect. Let's see what else noise. Not bad, not bad. I can spell Book of Secrets. Secrets can search knowledge. I can guarantee a fusion play. That's for sure. Invoke fusion. Yes, we're gonna use that effect. Search invocation. And we are then going to activate Spell Book of Knowledge. Targeting our Alistar to draw 2. We have another secrets for next turn. We have our Book of the Law now. Alright. We can't summon this guy, but we can fusion summon with this guy in the hand. So we're going to go for Rajin. Making the Rajin play, hitting the graveyard. And then from the hand we'll hit that guy and we'll just summon our Rajin in attack position. Not a very strong attack position monster. Of course we'll go for Invocation. I see that now that we have 3 invocations, I'm seeing it more. I'm seeing it in my hand a lot more. Not bad. I have no reason to activate that effect yet. Let's see what my opponent's playing. Fool's Burial. Alright, nope. Let him get his Fool's Burial off. He's pitching Guinevere, so he's playing the Noble Knights. So he's probably playing the Noble Knights with the Link monster in it. So he's probably doing what I'm doing. I'm here showcasing the invoked Link monster, and he's probably going to be playing the Link monster for Noble Knights that we just got announced as well. So, alright, I got a 22 beat stick. Unless he can get some huge, powerful, if he can get one of his equipment spells to powerhouse his cards. I don't think he's going to be doing anything. And he does make the new Asidal. That's a pretty good card effect right there. So what is it? 1600 beat stick? It's still nothing to joke around that. Here's a pretty good card. He can start sending what is it? Noble Knight pushes spells to the graveyard and then summon monsters whose level is equal to the number of spells. Yeah, you can send 4. Alright. And he brings out Dryston. Not bad. I used to play this deck, the Noble Knight deck. It's been a while, so I'm not really too familiar with most of the effects. But I do know that right now, Dryston isn't posing really much of a threat. Ooh, yeah, he did pose a threat. There goes my Rajin. Okay, it goes wrong enough to activate Rajin's effect. Ooh, not bad. I probably won't be able to fusion summon. Now these are these 2 monsters. I wonder if that wind monster again I can play. Ouch. Got 25 beat stick. Okay. Showing off the power of Noble Knights. I like that. He has his Caliburn, Destiny, and Excalibur on the board. He puts it to his king. And I've got a Brilliant Fusion. Why not activate that? That makes sense. Jump Knight Seraphinite. Go with the Trick Clown. Special our Trick Clown from the deck. There you go, we need him on the board in order to make this play work. Now we can link someone into Alistar, make our Alistar play. Go ahead and normal summon Alistar the Invoker. Yes, we will search. Invocation to hand. the book of secrets. Secrets will then search us our knowledge. We will then go for knowledge to draw 2. Targeting Alistar the invoker because we want to be able to search. Okay, we don't need one of those invocations, a book of the law, so we can pitch a book of the law, that's fine. Grab our third and final Alistar from the deck. See, yes, we want to add Alistar from deck to hand. We're now going to attempt to fusion summon into... Let's go ahead and make, we have one extra deck monster, we have 2, so we can use that. We have to use 1 invoked monster plus 1 monster plus 1 from the extra deck, so we have to use 2 on the board, so we're not going to do that. The graveyard, and then we're going to go with our, we'll just take your Noble Knight monster and we'll make our release. Yes, we want to activate that card. We'll go ahead and pitch a card from the hand, so we'll pitch one of our Alistars. And then we'll search out our invocation. Just to show you guys how this works. I already have invocations, so I don't really need to do that. But let's activate invocation from grave. Get Alistar back to hand. Now we're going to attempt to fusion summon. We can still fusion summon, so we're going to do that as well. And we can still fusion summon again, by the way, because we're going to be banishing because I have an Alistar in the graveyard, so we can make double fusions. And then we can fusion summon for that, and then link summon, and then fusion summon one more time. So we could still fusion summon. Holy crap. Did not see that coming. We'll go with the hand. Because we have to keep that one in the graveyard. One from the hand. And then our Garnet. Because we need to keep that Magellanic on board. And then we'll link summon. No, we already have invocation in hand. We don't need that right now. We will link summon into Able the World Chalice. And then we can just invocation. If we do have invoke. Grabbing our... We can Elysium, I believe. Let's see what's in the extra deck. Elysium. We can use a graveyard, and we can also use... Oh, we have to use a Monster Zone, so we'll have to use Able the World Chalice, or we'll have to use this guy. We'll just use him. We already got his plays off. There's your beat stick. Going to battle phase. 1800 attack to this guy. Those boards, I decided to sacrifice half the board I had. Okay, the monster's not dead, but my monster cannot be destroyed by battle. I think it's... Yes, I can't destroy by battle, but he also can't get over my Elysium as well. And I can use the effect to banish, and then still get my fusion plays off that. Nope. You can gain the 500 all you want. Rescue Bunny hits the board, or Rescue Rabbit. Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, so you cannot summon. That's negated. Sure, they'll do some damage to me, but what, 700 if you don't get anything else on the board? Sure, I will take the damage. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. Here I can make another fusion play and then bring a second Elysium on board. So then I might just do that. I might just go for the Alistar fusion summon into a fusion monster with Book of the Law to make Elysium. To make that second Elysium and then have like 232 B6 on the board. But then makes sense to do that. It would make sense to do something like that. There's a Solemn Strike on the board. Let's set that back row. Normal summon out, start invoker. Search invocation. We're gonna add, see what we can go. We can go into the, yeah, he surrenders. He realizes I'm about to make, he realizes what I'm about to do. So, we'll go ahead and that's it for that duel. So we took that game. Alright. I guarantee a lot of people are going to be testing a lot of the new Link monsters that were just announced yesterday and today. I do have like 2 videos posted on the channel where I showed off the new Link monsters. In case you're wondering what these are, you can go to my channel. You can go to Team Gilgame's channel, and I got 2 videos posted. One discussing the Steel Swarm Origins Link monster that they got for Steel Swarms, and there was another video I posted where discussing the invoked Link monster. You also got a new Zephyr Link monster and whatnot. You can see there on my channel. Or I should say Team Gilgame channel, because this is our channel. Shout out to Team Gilgame. Let's see, we can, ooh, not a bad idea. I can't Brilliant Fusion. I can, you know what I can do? Pitching the Garnet for the Cobra. Guess I can get, why not Dex then? Brilliant Fusion. I can't match. See, I don't have an extra Garnet, so that Brilliant Fusion is useless at the moment. We'll just blind set that card. And then we'll pass turn. I need to get Alistar. I think we break here, guys. This is a break. If I didn't open up the Garnet, we'd be fine, but the Garnet was open, so let's see what he banishes off that Gold Sark. Ooh, Spiritual Beast from Beku. He's probably playing the Spiritual Beast Link monster. That was just announced yesterday. Another card that I showcased on the video for Team Gilgame's channel. Alright. Let's run back into the board. Ooh. He's got Spiritual Beast Tamer Wen. We going Synchro? No, it's not. We're gonna. This deck can link summon. Don't get me wrong, this deck can easily link summon. He banishes Spiritual Beast Ulti Pelio. Not bad. Card's pretty good. But still not as good as Ultra Canahawk. So in my opinion, Ultra Canahawk is better. So all we do now is just top deck the Alistar and we're pretty set. We're gonna take some damage, but we'll soften the blow because of what we have on the board. And out comes the Ultra Canahawk, the best monster in their arsenal. Oh wow. Right, Ultra Canahawk back to the extra deck. 1, 2. Searching to add to hand. Don't tell me you can't make the new Link monster from your extra deck. Brings out the Ritual Beast, Ulti Kumunga Falcon. Kimun Falcon. Is it? Yeah, Kimun Falcon. That's a pretty cool Link monster. I like the artwork. Now, I like what the card can do. Like, literally, what the card can do is amazing. She's got there, pretty much it looks like she's riding a Gusto. Like, look at the Ritual Beast, like she's riding a Gusto monster. And she's like a Gusto monster riding a Gusto monster. And the Ritual Beasts are just like, you know, downgrade versions of Gustos or something like that. More like, that's what it looks like to me. I mean, the Link monster looks amazing. I love the artwork. I'm not a fan of Ritual Beast, but I love the artwork on some of these cards. These artworks are amazing. We're still sitting here waiting on our opponent to finish up his turn. That was me farting. I couldn't hold it tight. Beast of Paleo. Alright, Spiritual Beast of Paleo. And the banish that Ritual Beast Tamer Wen. Alright, I'll take that 23 beat stick. I'm going to take a 21 to the face. Or to my Cobra. And then of course I'm taking, well, I guess he's not going to attack with 29. Alright, so I guess he can't attack me. Not familiar with Virtual Beast too much. I just know I don't really care for the archetype. I just like, but the artwork is amazing. Look at that. That tiger looks so cute. But hopefully we can talk to something that can get us to our Alistar the Invoker. And then start making our link ready. Now those cannot. And we're gonna loop the Otakenahawk to get back the monsters we want to get back from the banish zone. Yep, we can target any two of your banished virtual beast monsters or spiritual beast monsters and bring them to the board. She went and searched out. Oh, couldn't see that in time. Well, whatever it was, he said it. Here we are. We have our Alistar the Invoker. Okay. And we're going to start transmutation. Got our invocation to hand. e.g.yugioh special summon. And just because we can do this, because it warrants the special summon, we have our link monster. We can now invocate once he's done. We're going to invocation. See, I can still get at least two fusion monsters on the board right now. We'll go with Cositis, using Gigabyte and Alistar from Grave. Make a Cositis in defense position. Yes, we will. Get that dead brilliant fusion. Because it's dead now. And we'll search out our invocation. We should be able to use. Ooh, what's that do? That's the card. Control Virtual Beast monster. Destroy monsters on the field to the number of Virtual Beast monsters you currently control. Ooh, so you can destroy one. And that would be that guy. But it still counts as Alistar in the graveyard, so and I still get my effect. So I'm still going to be able to search, and I'm still going to get the fusion. Yeah, I'm still getting my fusion bits there. Does not matter. So we're going to use the graveyard. We have fusions, we still have Garnet, so we can still make our big beach. So let's go ahead and activate our invocation for Grave. To make it even worse, I'm about to get a Makaba. So now we'll go ahead and activate our invocation from the hand. If he has no response to this, we don't need that Otakenahawk. Okay. No. I'm probably not going to go for that. I'm probably going to go straight for Elysium and just take that. I'm going to go for... We got Rajin. We can make Rajin. Oh yeah, he has Fusion Monster, so we can use his Spiritual Beast cards. We'll get rid of that. Fusion Summon Rajin. Make it even worse, we're going to activate Rajin's effect. To put his monster, so with that monster at 24 face down. Responds. You get rid of it. Still goes face down regardless, sir. Activate Book of the Law. Targeting that. And then we're fusion summoning straight from the extra deck. Oh, nice. Alright. Got rid of your monster. What do you bring to the board? Alright, got your monsters back. I don't care about that. We're gonna go for Purgatrio in attack position. Now we have game. Or close to game. We'll go straight to battle phase here. He's not gonna like me. That was the weakest of the two between our defense. Okay, sure. Take 18. I'll go for the 25. So I can just do some damage. Yeah, we'll do that. Banish and target him. He's now at 39. I think we've got this. to the game right here. 2,000. I'll take the damage here, and if he's less than 18, I'll be able to kill him. And he is at 1800, and he is dead. And I will take the game, guys. And we win. That was a really cool game. I really enjoyed that, guys. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and play like at least 1 or 2 more games. Let's say we play 1 or 2 games. Okay, let's get this set up. Recording for YouTube. Alright, guys, so everyone knows we're recording for YouTube. And we're gonna keep playing some of this invoked. And that was actually pretty cool. I was able to like take the game like that. And I get to go first again. And we open. Oh wow, we opened broke. I don't think we opened. No, we opened up the. We already nah. We didn't open broke, guys. That's actually a brick. We'll go ahead and surrender. But I know we lost this one. That's just something we're not gonna play. I'm even gonna try to attempt to play this deck. Play that hand. All right. Go ahead and find someone else to play against. Maybe we'll get a better hand this time. All right. Pick scissors again. There we go. Much better hand. Normal summon are. Yes, I'm going to have to pitch an Ash Blossom Enjoy Spring, but so be it. Does he have the Ash? He has the Ash. Okay. I'm losing a turn. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Don't worry. We got this. We've got this. We're not going to scoop off this game. Last game we bricked hard. There was no way we're going to be winning that game. So, let's go for the secrets. Searching knowledge. Maybe we'll go top deck into a brilliant fusion. Knowledge to pitch secrets. Draw 2. Terraforming Ghost Ogre. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely my turn there. I'm going to take some damage. I might just lose this game. Not sure, guys. But he's got the Ash Blossom, so either he's playing on meta deck, or he's just playing Ash Blossom and rogue. Oh, playing Spirals. Perfect. Let's see how Spirals fare against this, or how we fare against Spirals. We kind of like not opened pretty well. We did, but we didn't. We could, if he didn't have the Ash, we could have definitely took the board, and he would have been like, and he would have just scooped probably. But considering that he needs that super agent on board, we're gonna just activate. Now I'm losing my magical meltdown, but he's also losing a super agent. If I get a brain fusion, maybe I would have to get a Ultra Scorpio. Nope, that's probably the secrets. Secrets to search knowledge. Activate. We're going to search our terraforming. I think we might be able to take this. This could be a real possibility we could take this. Yes, we're going to activate that because we are playing against tier 1 meta right now, guys. And we want this to be lit. We want our deck to be completely lit. So we're going to link summon in a second here. Okay, I can't link summon. Nope. I can't link summon here. So what I can do is activate instant. Spellbook of Knowledge to draw 2 cards. Ooh, okay. We got Trick Clown. I can fusion summon if I wanted to. And I use it. Nope. So we're gonna activate. We'll save that monster. He's a maxi. We'll save this for my opponent. So we'll go with Purgatrio. That seems like the optimal option right now. For me, it seems like Purgatrio will be the option. Graveyard 1. Here's Ash Blossom hits the grave. Every monster hits summons, my monster gains attack power, so I'm not really worried about that. We'll go ahead and invocation. Back to the deck for Alistar back to hand. Yeah, that's not a problem. I can still, I have 3 invocations, so I'm not worried about that. I still have All Star in the hand, so I'm not really stressing that at the moment. And turn. Spiral Resort. Sure, you can search. I don't have the Ash Blossom to stop you. That's the only downside. I don't have the Ash Blossom in my hand. Activating Resort. Sure. I'm not going to increase. My monster's getting 300. Gains 200 attack for every card you control. So he's now 25. The more monsters you summon, the stronger my monster gets. Fix to Sir. No, I'm pretty sure he has double summon. No, he has big. Nope. Use the big card. Let's use big card. Target big red. Bring back that super agent to the board. And he's going to link summon into. I need to take that. I already have my Alistar. I'm not worried about it. We're going to make a link monster. Double Helix. Yep. I'm now 27. Was 29, but now I'm at 27. Double Helix to do not have the ability to stop that. Calls monster. Call it correct? Did you call that correctly or no? I think he did. Oh, uses pendulum call. Pendulum spiral. Okay, so I guess he didn't call it correctly. Now he has to use his pendulum scales. That makes me at 29. Puts me at 31. And he pen summons. And not able to destroy with the pen summon. He has purple poison, so. Again, I think purple poison says whenever a monster that's attacks, its effect reads. This card destroys is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can target one card and destroy it, so you destroy your own card. That's probably what he's going to do. He's going to destroy his own card. And I have 35 feet still on the board. If you can't get rid of that purple poison, he's not getting rid of my board. That's just as simple as that. So the object is to get rid of that purple poison magician. If he doesn't get rid of it himself, which I'm pretty sure he's going to. Just waiting to see what he does. He's going to link summon. Synchro summoning. Oh, that works. Yeah, that works. 1925, not bad. Makes sense. Going to spiral. He's targeting his spiral resort. Something. Effect. Alright. We're going to. Same attribute. Oh, okay. So he has 2 different monsters that are different attributes. So that's not going to work. We'll summon Alistair, search invocation. We'll try to win this deck. Let's see. We're going to try to win this game. We'll try and win this. I can't guarantee, but we'll try. We'll go from Magalanica. Using his Foot Fix Engrave. And, yes, I won't get his Quick Fix back for a search. $3 base stick, not bad. He does not have any way of stopping that, so we're good on that. Battle phase. Attack over that 25 at 19. This monster's only 25, so I'm not really worried about it. It might have that effect, but that's be outside the point. Gotta get rid of that double helix. Looking pretty grim for this guy at the moment. Unless he gets rid of that purple poison magician, which I don't know if he's gonna be able to. I don't think that's gonna happen. Nope. Pen summons from the hand. No. At the moment, he really can't do anything. He's playing a combination of Pen Magicians and Spiral, all in the same deck, and there goes Starving Venom. Brain King Dragon, Starving Venom. I have no way of stopping that, really. Got nothing at my disposal. He's targeting my Trio. Why is okay? It's gaining attack. So is it? Well, it's gonna reduce the attack power anyway, so I already double Alistar at this moment. So I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, you got my Trio. You got it. I'll take the 25 and take the loss. Ruling match. Really grueling match. But I think we'll go ahead and play like one more game. One more duel with this deck. One more official duel, and then we'll probably call it a day. Get a couple games in. And then I get to go second. And Burnt Fusion is the name of the game, and it's in my hand. Yeah, we want to Ash Blossom that thing. That's immediate Ash Blossom. I know he's going for the field spell. Depending on what he's playing. Yep, Alistar the Invoker. Gonna Invocation. So it's mirror match. Alright. He has no idea what I'm playing, and I don't top deck it. Good, I didn't top deck what I thought I was gonna top deck. When Alistar the Invoker from deck to hand. Oh, he has no idea what I'm playing right now. Dueling lock. Okay. Not like I need it. I already have the invocation, sir. No need to worry about that. Cosmic Cyclone. You have Dueling Lock. Fine. Rajin. I'm running triple invocation, so I'm bound to open with that card. So I'm not really worried about it. I'm bound to open with the card. I'm not really too worried about not seeing it or having to search it off Alistar. But this is a mirror match. Not exact. May not be an exact mirror match. He is playing Dueling Lock. I'm not. But this is considered. But this is pretty much a mirror match. Invoked versus invoked. So to have this last duel we're playing to be invoked versus invoked is not bad. I really like that. Let me search Alistar. Alistar for invocation. Nope. And you can fusion summon into Purple Trio. Because he has the purple, because I have my Ash Blossom in the grave you can target. Yep. We can make the Purple Trio at 27. Yes, I will activate Rajin. And make sure Purple Ooh, Solemn Strike. Okay. Not worried about that. Not at all. Hold it, you're going to do exactly what I was going to do. Of course, I was going to use Brain Fusion to get that on the board. And make double fusion monsters off of that, but to each their own. It seems like you had the better opening hand with the Troll and Lockbird, and yeah, it was Troll and Lock, and the Cosmic Cyclone. Yes, we know. I was going to do the exact same thing you were doing right now, except for I wouldn't have the same fusions. Probably different fusions on the board, but if it's the exact same concept, using him as the fusion summon. If you're Raijin, okay. 2, 4, 25, 45, 46, 47. It's a pretty significant amount of damage you're putting on the board there, good sir. And of course, 18. I'm barely alive. That Purgatrio is going to hurt me hard. That Purgatrio is going to really hurt me hard. I need this top deck. I need it bad. I need that Brain Fusion so hard right now. I need this Brain Fusion like yesterday. Nope, I get the Ghost Ogre. I still get a Fusion Summon. But one more, I can go for my own. No, I don't. Does he have Purgatrio in the graveyard? No, he has no fusions in the grave, so I can't Purgatrio, can I? Nope, no Purgatrio here. And that's not an option. I think we're going to surrender this game. We'll go ahead and GG this guy. GG. So I took the loss there. Let him know I'm going to GG him. He's like, okay, good games, he scoops. Okay. That was just like, I figured I just had to do that because that was like, you know, a mirror match, so it felt nice to do something like that. Anyway, I guess I'll play one more. We'll go ahead and just play one more duel, just to be on the safe side. One more game with invoked. And let's see if I can pull that 4-card opening hand. And net you double it with the 2 fusions. Let's see if I can pull it off. I'm surprised there's a lot of people on here right now, considering the fact that it is Thanksgiving. So if you are watching this and you are from the United States, happy Thanksgiving to everyone y'all out there. For those of you who are watching from around the world, if you are watching from another country, today is Thanksgiving for the United States. Hope you're having a wonderful day, even if you don't celebrate this holiday. Of course, we're still waiting on an opponent, and we have Richard. All right, Richard, show me what you got. And I go second. I like that opening hand. Okay. I like this. I like it a lot. Yes. You pitch that to the grave. No. Scorpio. Frank Fusion, yes. Go ahead and bring Fusion. Nope. Swappinite. There go Trick Clown and Garnet. Trick Clown's effect. No Maxi. I'm not gonna Maxi that. Scoldy, the Chain Draco Serpent. That's what we need to go and do if we need to get to our Alistar the Invoker as quickly as possible. Yes, we want to do that. Nope. And we got it. Send Brain Fusion back to deck. invocation, and we'll go with Book of Law. We don't need these in our hand anymore. Invocation. Search Alistar the nope. Searching Alistar the Invoker. Just to have the extra. It never hurts to have an extra Alistar. It never does. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to have the Alistar, so I'll just wait for next turn. Hopefully our monster survives this turn. Now we have a Scoldy, and all of our fusion monsters are going to have like buffs out the yin yang. Yes, we will max C. We Lux at that. So they're going to summon Raiden. They're going to get draw cards. Raiden's effect. Yeah, let Raiden become 2000. Raiden's effect from grave. He's going to melt 3. I don't think he's going to special summon. Considering I got the max C. He might set up his graveyard for next turn, but I don't think he's going to special summon. You are taking the max C challenge. Okay. Infernoid. Sure. Take the max C challenge. Unless you're going to be, unless you can OTK me right now. I don't think you can. All I have to do now is, all I really need now is to open a gigabyte. And this could be a game, this could be a game ender. Especially since you have Infernoids. I can Spellbook of Secrets. Secrets. And then search knowledge. Almost summon Alistar. Alistar the Invoker. Search invocation, so I have 2 in my hand now. Spellbook of knowledge. Targeting my Alistar. Draw 2. We get our gigabyte. Can't play it though, because we already have Alistar. We already have our. Yeah, we can't play it. But we can invocation. Or at least an invocation out this. I can't. Oh my god. You get rid of your Armaduke. We'll get rid of Decatron. Definitely get rid of Decatron. That'd be the one we want to get rid of. And you do realize you just gave me my invocation. Activate. Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you? Didn't think so. Go battle phase. Banishes the Alistar, so I can't use it from the grave. But doesn't. But probably thought he probably didn't think I had the Alistar in hand, but now that he knows, I have double Alistar, or I did have double Alistar. I can make double fusions now. Next turn I can make a double fusion, maybe even triple fusion for all I know. I can probably make triple fusions off that. Yeah, I can definitely make a triple fusion. Ooh, that's not bad. Triple fusion summon? If we can survive this turn with triple fusion summon. He's gonna have to go on the Michael. He's gonna have to go Michael to make to get rid of Purgatrio. And if he's gonna go for level 4, 5, he's gonna go for Michael. He's gonna fusion summon, synchro summon for Michael. That's the only way to out this thing. Unless he has something else he can use to out this beforehand. And I don't think Michael. Yep, definitely going for Michael. That's what I thought. Gonna make the Michael play. Considering what I have on my field, I can literally out. I can literally make triple fusions most likely if I wanted to. I can definitely triple fusion summon. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Oh, you're gonna go for that? Okay. You have lights in your graveyard. I can make a Macabre. I can make Elysium right now. And I can make Elysium, Macabre. Elysium with the last play. That's gonna be the last play, most likely. I'm gonna make Elysium last. And battle phase, main phase 2. Maybe a Psalm Strike. He might have a strike. Don't know. Mills 3. Ash Blossom Joy Spring. We're gonna normal summon Outstars to search invocation. Does he have the Ash? No. Add invocation to deck the hand. Special summoner Gigabyte. Does he have the response? No, he does not. Attempt to link summon. He has not had that either. Okay. Invocation to fusion summon. I feel like I should have went for a magical meltdown. Go for Macabre, graveyard, and we'll go for your ratings. As you can see, no snow. Banish snow. We're not letting you do that. Yes. Pitching. Adding invocation to deck to hand. Activate. Magical meltdown. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice this turn. We're going to activate. And nope. Search how we'll start a hand. Now you can triple fusion summon. Invocation. Nope. We are going to... I don't know, should I go for Casitas? You might want to go Rajin. Boom, and graveyard. Summon Rajin. Nope, we don't need to do that. Activate invocation. Going to summon Elysium. Using him and Purple Trail from Grave. Still have my triple invocations in the graveyard. He might have a crow. I don't know. Nope, yeah, no crow. Okay, so that's 35. It's 22. Let's make him a 35. 45, 55. 57. If I get rid of Michael, I think I have enough on the board. We should have enough on the board. Let's go ahead and Elysium is attacking Michael. Not necessary. He doesn't have the out. Michael's effect. What's he summoning? Activate. Ash Blossom. To negate. Nothing happens there. Attack. Now we're going to take the game right here. 25. And make that 35. We got game. We got game. And that'll be game. Attack directly. That's game. So we end on a high note, guys. Duel's over. And I'm gonna end this video right here. So we end this game on we end the last duel of this game on a high note. Anyway, I am gilgame. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Comment section below if you want to talk about the deck profile, what you think of my deck profile and all that. But anyway, this has been Dueling with Team gilgame. I am gilgame. Subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. And as always, peace out. Thanks.